Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play the Tesla Effect. Well, last time you'll remember we explored the second floor of the Tesla Society and I died a lot. Unintentionally demonstrating just about every way you can possibly die in this area between the random giant insect attacks, the fireballs, and well, I take that back. I didn't let the reactor blow up, so I didn't demonstrate every way, rather. But we're up on the third floor. We need to find the communications room. But one quick little detour because we have a biometrics room here.
Destroyed. Well, this plasma torch is busted. I'll need to find another one.
Little hint as to what we need to get into here later, and we do need to get into there later. But first things first, we'll go to the communications room, which Tex somehow knew he was supposed to go to. And let's see, there's medical. Which, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and swing in here first since it's here. Though there's not much to this place except for... Actually, wait, it's not in here. And, got stuck on it. There we go.
Gas mask.
Yeah, I knew it was in a cabinet in here. I just couldn't remember which one. But yes, we now have a gas mask.
This gas mask could prevent me from inhaling toxic fumes. A bad habit, I know.
And why we have to worry about inhaling toxic fumes? Well, it's a Tex Murphy game. Obviously, we're going to have to go into some risky, dangerous area where the air will kill us instantly if we're not prepared for no readily apparent reason. Okay, here's communications.
Now we need to find the satellite control system.
My, that fire is roaring quite loudly from across the room.
Mantis warned me this might happen.
No, he
Slade
didn't.
and his minions broke the connection between the satellite control and the satellite itself. I need to get to the satellite and re-establish the connection manually. I'll need to do that on the 4th floor of this facility.
And yeah, there is a never mutant Morlock cannibal over there, but it can't get to us, thankfully. But we will hear them all around us. And yep, we have the reactor entrance here, but need a card that we don't have to get in that way. The elevators aren't working. What else is on this level? Biometrics, medical, communications, and defense engineering. Well, we'll go ahead and check out defense engineering because there's something that we're going to need in here eventually. Actually, a few things we're going to need in here eventually. And hey, we found the Mech Warrior stage.
This type of silicone makes an incredibly hard shell, almost impenetrable. If I could find a way to disperse it, it could be useful.
Don't know how, but it could be useful. And hey, what's this glowing object that just stands out over here?
This mech battery could be useful, but it needs to be recharged. I bet there's a recharging station nearby.
And hello, what's this down here?
Nice little plasma cutter. This baby could cut through almost anything.
Hey, we just happened to find a door earlier with a broken plasma cutter that said if we could find a working one, this could be useful. So let's go ahead and look at our inventory.
This gas mask could prevent me from inhaling toxic fumes. A bad habit, I know.
Well, okay, we did that one already.
This type of silicone makes an incredibly hard shell, almost impenetrable. If I can find a way to disperse it, it could be useful. This mech battery needs to be recharged. This appears to be a plasma torch gun.
Mech battery charging station on the upper level. Well, that's convenient. And hello.
It's a silicone spray gun. Now, I've used these before to create a blast-proof shell.
And we got a note here, Mech 2 battery failure.
The station is monitoring a mech. It looks like it's in some sort of beehive.
Yeah, you might vaguely remember what we saw about how the Tesla Society was doing genetic engineering to make crops and certain animals more efficient. Guess what they started with? I'll give you a hint. It's a animal that we're rather worried about going extinct, necessary for creating honey and pollinating a lot of our plants. Yeah, they made mutant bees. Not the bees!
I can't get to the mech battery recharge station with this proximity bomb in the way. I need a way to neutralize it.
Huh.
It's a spray gun, but it's not loaded.
Dear God.
This spray gun is loaded with silicone.
Hard, unbreakable shell, huh? And bingo. Bomb can't go off.
Ah, it's a charging station for mech batteries. This station charges mech batteries, but I'll need a plasma container for it to work.
Well, I'm sure they've got plasma containers somewhere around here. It may be silly for them not to have it close by. Like, oh, hey, plasma canister rack.
Well, the plasma containers here are broken. But there are probably more in the biometrics lab.
Sounds like an invitation for fast travel to me.
Someone's tried to open this door with a plasma torch.
Booyah. Hopefully that glass will hold a bit longer, but yeah, we got quite a few Morlocks in stasis here. Stasis containment operational. Okay, so apparently we just released Smaug. But we have ourselves a plasma canister. So now we get to run all the way back over here, and you know, thank goodness we can fast travel on the floor, because running around this whole time is for the birds. And just think, this is all one big continuous map. If this were one of the old Tex Murphy games, we'd have to wait for the screen to load I don't know how many times doing this. Oh, but let's go ahead and examine our... Did I not pick up the plasma canister after all that? Son of a... Okay, fine.
A full plasma container could come in handy.
Alright, let's try that again.
It's a canister of plasma. Great for recharging batteries.
Oh well. Now you truly will appreciate how much time I'm saving us with the fast travel option. Go on, start appreciating. And just think about how amazing it is that I'm doing all this and that I found all that stuff, and just think about how long it takes you to wander around here trying to find something, anything you can click on, trying to find that one thing on the floor. And then walking around the whole time going, my God, is there something on the floor that I missed? Where is the doodad I need to go on? But I do love adventure games regardless.
That's a canister of plasma.
And
That should do it.
voila, charged mech battery.
This mech battery is fully charged.
And that is everything we need to do on the 3rd floor for the moment. So let us go to the 4th floor. Now, there's nothing up here in this part by the staircase. Not a lot on the 4th floor in general, to be honest. Yeah, I did say that the bugs become a bigger problem on the top floor. And we also have a plasma spike going down this hallway. And yeah, Morlock up there. Either that or Mantis really came out of his way to follow us.
I'm gonna have to restart the entire satellite system. I need to find the auxiliary power station to reset it.
But while we're up here,
Fire extinguisher. Good for extinguishing fires.
so we have to find yet another room in order to fix the communications thing downstairs. And since they don't make it clear, why are we trying to fix the communications things downstairs? Well, because that's where we're going to find the frequency for the spirit radio that Mantis said we need. Okay, so stand well back away from this because we need to dash at this one again. Bear left, bear left. There. Oh, come on!
I hope you saved your game, because I forgot to do that for you.
And of course, I can't just fast travel to the 4th floor from here. Okay. So, lesson learned. Don't pause even for a moment, partly in the entryway. Just run for it. At which point we'll probably get hit by a giant insect. Okay, so Executive Suite is blocked off and we can't get in here. And this Executive Suite is, well, walled off, it seems.
It's an old bug bomb. There must be some new bug bombs around here somewhere. Oh, an industrial strength bug bomb.
All right.
Oh, great. Tesla bees have set up shop here. Be able to cross through here without sedating the bees first.
Hey, isn't it fortunate we just happened to get that bug bomb?
Well, that's a very powerful bug bomb. You better be careful with it. Fire extinguishers are a necessity.
And because we have the gas mask, we won't get killed by trying this. Okay, so get to where we can select it, and again, you might think that you're supposed to wait until these all drop dead. It's just sedating them. So the trick is we have to go through but not step on them. So there's one. However, yeah, this part we just have to walk and not step on them. Or crash into them. And hey,
there's a battery compartment on the mech's leg.
Here's that mech that we saw earlier.
I need to extinguish that fire before I can get inside the auxiliary power room.
Well, how fortunate. And yeah, giant spider, but thankfully that one is not going to mess with us. I'm not naturally arachnophobic or whatever the fear of bees is, but dang, that is unsettling. Okay, so let's have Tex explain what this puzzle is.
I've got to establish power from the core to the satellite dish. To do so, I need to manipulate the circuit breakers for a specific color combination. The left column represents the core and contains a right and left column with a color indicator. A specific combination of colors must exist in each row for power to flow properly to the corresponding row in the satellite dish. The row in the column under the satellite dish will illuminate green if a correct color combination exists in the corresponding core column. If I get the satellite row to be green in color, I'll make the power connection. Looks like clicking the up button works the left side, and clicking the down button works the colors on the right. Clicking the right or left button swaps the column colors on the bottom row.
Which makes this sound way more complicated than it is, but this is another trial and error puzzle. Basically, you have to figure out what color combination works on which row, and then set that one up on the bottom row, and then slowly work your way up. So this one is time-consuming but not impossible. Luckily, I wrote the sequences out on this earlier when I did a playthrough, so this won't take us forever. But the trick is that we need to get yellow and red on the top, red and yellow on the second, green and red on the third, red and yellow on the fourth one, which you can see already. That one is green light over here, so that one's good. Fifth one has to be red and green, and the last one has to be yellow and red. So we'll go ahead and start with the top row, which we have to go through these in sequence. So first one has to be yellow, so we'll push that up. The next one has to be red, so we'll push that up. The next one has to be green, so we'll push that up. Then the next one has to be red, so push that up. That one is already red, so we can push that one up, and then the next one is yellow. Okay, then we have to get the right row, which this one we're going to go in reverse, so this one has to be red, and it cycles downward, so then we'll do that. Change this one to green, and push that down. And then this one has to be yellow, which is okay, so we'll go ahead and push down. And then red, which already is. And then yellow. Push that one down, and then the last one has to be red, and push that down. Oh man, I messed one up. Okay. Oh shoot, I screwed that up. Okay. Well, starting from the bottom again, we need the bottom one to be yellow. I wrote this out too. So let's see, yellow, red, green, red, red, and yellow. I got the top two done. Okay, so from here we have to go red on the bottom, and then green, and then yellow, and then red, yellow, and red.
Well, that should do it. Now I should go back to the communication center. Spirit radio frequencies.
Okay, and thankfully, we don't have to go through the B maze again. We can just go back to level 3, but we're actually going to go back to the start of level 4. Why? Well, we still have this whole side over here to explore. Assuming that the bugs don't get us. Because we still have the Tesla boardroom over here. Yeah, nothing over there but an elevator we can't use. So going to the Tesla boardroom. And we have a few more pictures to look at to boost our points after all those deaths, but also...
Mike and Ike Hammer. The Licorice Forest.
And yeah, they're very loud in here with that thin glass, but they can't get in.
Grandma Murphy looks a little different than I remember.
Little Red Riding Hood outfit.
Oh, the radiation isn't that bad. You gotta work on your beard a little more if you're gonna wear a hat like that.
Yeah, you hear what I mean about how bad the bugs are on this level?
He looks, deranged. Dad? I remember this guy from my Pee-wee football team. Handsome. Well, I never approve of the popped collar, but here, it works. I get the funniest feeling that some creep is staring at me. It's important to find the right barrel when disposing of a body, and to never, ever use a bathtub. I have a uniform just like that. Somewhere. He looks bored. I think this guy has a twin brother around here. That smile brightens up a room. Hey, he owes me money. Demon lawyer, eh? A man's man. Call me Ishmael. Nemosi. Always lovely.
And yeah, that is the last of the little pictures of the Kickstarter contributors. And everything on the 4th floor. So let us head back to the 3rd floor. And to the communications room. Just dodged that one, apparently. And now we can see the green light. The satellite system is working.
I need to re-establish communication from the orange satellite in the bottom right to the Tesla facility's orange satellite dish. I need to click on the satellites to modify their orbits. If I make the connection, I can download the spirit radio frequencies.
Okay, so this one is, again, pretty obvious. We just have to...
The oscilloscopes on the Spirit radio each need to have both the frequency and amplitude adjusted. The lines will start white and then turn yellow once the amplitude or frequency is correct. Once the desired frequency is achieved, the line will turn blue and the operator can move on to the next oscilloscope. There are 3 stages to the Spirit radio. Once complete, the operator will be able to make contact with the dead.
And suddenly this has become the dead talk back. Well, not really, but fun fact, Nikola Tesla, among his many other bits of work, did attempt to build radios that can make contact with, the spirit realm, which, sounds a little bit crazy today, but given the time and the spiritualist movement and whatnot, it was, not the craziest thing to try. Anyway, how do I exit out of this thing? Okay.
After I downloaded the Spirit radio frequencies, it was time for me to leave the Tesla Legacy Society and visit Mantis at the Swamp House to find out the exact location of the Tesla egg.
And that is where we will pick things up next time. We will see you then.